Hello everybody, it's Simply Life here. This is going to be a catch-up video, like a whip and chat I suppose, and sort of an in-between video, in between the story of Dorian Gray. And this is what Mama Knows Best is looking like so far. As you can see from, well, if you watched the last Dorian Gray video, you will see that I've fixed this area because I had filled it in with blue, the blue ABs, but that was the wrong thing to do because that's not part of her necklace, that bit. Let me take the plastic off it. Might be better. So. Zoom in. Yeah. So I'd filled in this. I did this properly the first time, and then for some reason I thought that this was like part of the necklace. I don't know why. So I filled it in with the blue, and then I thought about it, and I thought that looks stupid. It looked terrible because it's not part of the necklace. The necklace stops there, and then continues there. That is nothing to do with the necklace. So we put back what we did in the first place. Oh, what a waste of time. Anyway, it is fixed now. I did have gold sparklers, but I don't think they were for squares. So they were too big for the spot. So I had to take them out. And I thought, well, she's wearing a blue dress. If you can see that. Yeah, blue dress. So I thought, she can have a blue necklace to match her blue dress. So, yeah. And that's the second dragon. So we've made a start on the second dragon. So it's coming along nicely. And we finally finished this book, The Smoke Thieves. Was alright. I liked the parts of the story that had the princess in it. The rest of it was a bit meh. The only good thing about this book is the pink sprayed edge. So I won't be continuing on with this series. No. So we can get rid of this book. That'll be good. And then we started this one. I love Sophie Kinsella. She is a brilliant author. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of her books already. So I'm not very far in. Oh, bump you. Yeah. And I have a. I don't know if I've showed you this before. That's my bookmark. Cute little, I don't know, fox, kitsune maybe, I don't know. Little rabbit. I really like this. We're on page 144 on this book. I love Sophie Kinsella. She's a brilliant author. Oh, and hang on, let's cover this up. Don't want this to get sticky. Isn't that cool? I didn't do any back stitching. No back stitching. And it did have a red bow up here, but I didn't like it. And not even back stitching made the bow look good, so I just ripped it out. And I was like, no. The bear can have the bow. on the back of its hat where nobody can see it. And I don't have to worry about it because I wouldn't have to stitch it. So, hang on, I'll show you a picture. Have I got it here? No, maybe. One second. Okay, so we found the thing. So this is what it's supposed to look like, with all the back stitching and everything. But no amount of back stitching made that bow look any good whatsoever. No, I just couldn't get it to look halfway decent, so I gave up and went, no. So that was a pain to rip out all that stitching. Hopefully nothing will like undo at the back and unravel, but I don't think so. It should be alright. So that's what it should look like. That's what it looks like. And it looks so much better. I definitely prefer what I did compared to what they did. Yeah, definitely. It's so cute. It's so cute. So that's finished. Finally. And oh yeah, you know. And obviously I washed it and to get rid of all that writing that was on the background when I was doing it. But there is this one tiny black dot and you probably can't see it. Well, it's not a dot, but there's a little black. Ooh. Can you see it? I don't know, I can't see it either. Possibly you can see it, but it won't come out. And I soaked the thing for 8 hours at least. I even used a bit of fairy liquid on it and it still wouldn't come out. But it's not overly noticeable. And you probably wouldn't notice it if it was framed, maybe. Oh, you might. You might notice it. I suppose it depends how... Well, I don't know anyway. I don't know if I'm going to frame it or not. Let me know if you think it's worth framing. I mean, I could just put it in a scrapbook. But I'd probably want to back it with felt, I think, to protect the back of the stitching. So, I mean, that's the back. So that was that. That finished. Thank goodness for that. And then I started on the beaded steampunk dragon. So, oh, let me zoom you out again. There you go. So you only do the dragon and the chain that goes up here. You don't, you know, do the background. And there's 14 colours. So this is your code for your beads. It tells you which bead to use. And I have started on the tail. Can you see that? So this bead won't sit straight. It's all loosey-goosey, which is irritating. But maybe when I've filled in the rest of the tail and along here, it'll sit up a bit more, hopefully. So that's what we've started. So that's the next sort of cross-stitch project, except it's beaded cross-stitch. And the great thing is I don't have to change thread colour with the bead. It's just one. It's just this white thread. So just using this to attach the beads to the fabric. And this is quite a shiny fabric. And it says don't wash it. So this is not a fabric you can wash. Which is probably going to be a bit irritating because you'll probably still be able to see those circles on, underneath the beads. After you've put all the beads on. So that's going to be irritating, but never mind. If you can't wash it, you can't wash it. So that's what we're working on for cross stitch. And we've got to carry on with Mama Knows Best, and after we finished the dragon, which I think will go quite quickly because it's not huge, and if I'm not having to swap out thread every time I change a bead colour, that'll speed things up. But after that, it will be Eli. We're going to do Eli. A cute little black cat. Sitting in a armchair or on a sofa. It's so cute. It's an honorary Eli after Wolfpack's Eli. It's so cute. So that'll be next after the beaded dragon. Fred puked up a hairball this morning. Disgusting. Right on her radiator bed. I was kind of glad that she didn't do it on the carpet though. Ugh, gross. So gross. Let's do a bit of beaded cross stitch with you, shall we? Why not? Why not? This is where your green diamond painting trays come in useful, because you just put your beads in here and use that. 13. Need number 13. And it comes with beading needles. It came with 2. So they're quite skinny. But I'm glad it came with 2 needles, because I have flexible beading needles, and they're don't like them very much. So basically the dragon is shades of grey mostly, with a bit of yellow, gold and brown. Anyway, yeah. This is number 13. I don't need too many of that. That's probably enough. Okay, so I just needed to get it started because I had to change the thread over because it had got all knotted and nasty. So finding the right place to come up on this is a bit difficult because there are no holes in this fabric. So you have to guess where you should... Oh, I'm going to keep bumping you. Let's try that. Definitely could have done with some like predefined predefined holes in which to, so you could know where to put your needle so that the beads would, sit properly on the fabric. But no, they did not do that. So you have to guess. Which makes this about 5 times harder than it needs to be, really. I mean, once you get going, it's quite relaxing. But this thread has a terrible tendency to knot. which is very frustrating. And I find I do need to keep straightening out the thread on this to help stop it knotting. I'll probably do some of this to music for you because this requires a bit of concentration. And the rooks across the road are building nests, so that's been quite cool to see them flying about with twigs in their mouths as they repair last year's nests, ready for this year's brood. I think if I ever got to the point of doing, live streams, I think I'd probably do it on Twitch. But I would need a microphone to do that, and can't afford that. Although I did sell some more books recently to World of Books. So, didn't get much money for them, of course, but, gets them out of the house. Oh, what is going on here? No, we're not. Another knot. What is it with knots in this thing? Ah, there we go. Never had problems with knots with using the thread for the... Well, not as many problems as this is causing. I don't know what thread this is, but it's just there's no label with it, and there was nothing on the instruction sheet. Oh, and I'm using this is the what's it called? What are they called? Project bag. Yeah, this is the project bag I'm keeping it in. Very appropriate considering the job I do. Love it. Love the moo cows. And then the inside is just a yellow checkered. It's got something on the vinyl. Yeah, that's its project bag that it lives in. And I was on a farm yesterday afternoon and Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday afternoon was the 11th of March. And Mum's birthday was on Monday. Mum turned 75. So we went out in the afternoon and had a drink in one cafe. I had a, what was it? Pineapple, papaya and mango smoothie. Mum had a cappuccino, I believe. And they didn't have a great selection of cake left at that time of day. So we didn't bother having cake there. And then we drove on a bit further down the road and stopped at another cafe and had cake in that one. Mum had a gluten-free chocolate torte and I had lemon drizzle cake. Lemon drizzle. Fabulous. That wasn't gluten-free because I'm not gluten-free. Delicious. Lemon drizzle cake's just fabulous. You have to let me know what your favourite type of cake is in the comment section down below. If you can eat cake, because not everybody can eat cake, of course. If you can't eat dairy or whatever. Don't know if you can get dairy-free cake. I can't imagine cake without butter and eggs and milk. And gluten. You need that gluten. You need that gluten in that cake. Oh, I just chucked the bead off the needle. That sucks. Beading needles are quite hard to pick up because they're quite thin compared to like a normal needle, which is a bit thicker. I wonder if these needles would work on my wizard. Maybe. Oh, we're not talking about the wizard. No. I haven't done any more to the wizard. And here I am starting another project. Oh well, never mind. I will finish the wizard at some point, you know. I will, I promise. If only just to finally get it out the way. You know, probably in between doing this dragon and diamond painting, and maybe I'll try and do a bit before I start on the cat cross stitch project. I'm not gonna abandon this to the end. It gets but it will get finished. And they've got the frame for it on 1, 2, 3 stitch, so because that's where I got the kit in the first place. So at some point it will be finished, and we'll get a frame for it, because the frame obviously on the website is the right size for it, because it was made for that kit. So, and now we need to change colours to a 12. Oh, we're already on half an hour. Good grief. Well, I'll be diamond painting in the next instalment, which is part 6 of The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. So I'll see you in the next video. And hopefully I can get some more done on Mama Knows Best, because we're almost halfway. Well, I would say we're pretty much at the halfway point with it, pretty much. Yeah. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below your favourite cake. My favourite cake above lemon drizzle cake is the poppy seed cake. I love poppy seed cake. It is the best thing ever. Oh, and chocolate beetroot cake. That is delicious. Mary Berry's chocolate beetroot cake is divine. And you don't taste the beetroot. Fabulous. Oh, and ginger cake. Like a gingerbread cake. Oh, so yummy. Oh, that's more than one favourite, isn't it? Never mind. Okay, so I have several favourites. Lemon drizzle, poppy seed cake, and the gingerbread cake, and chocolate beetroot cake, which I've only ever had once. But it was delicious. But I didn't... there was a thing for icing to put on it. No, don't ice it. No. Oh. That would just ruin the whole cake. We just sprinkled icing sugar over the top of it. Divine. It didn't even need icing sugar. I just left it plain and ate it plain. We put icing sugar on it at the time. That was quite a long time ago. This is number 12. Bit more of a like metallic grey. Yeah, let me know your favourite cake flavours down below. Fred has come off the windowsill to sit on the Christmas decoration box that I still haven't put in the attic. Because it's, you know, kind of scary trying to balance on a attic ladder, trying to get a huge, well, not huge, but, you know, a decent sized plastic box of stuff up there. It's kind of scary. Anyway, waffling. See you in the next video, guys. Bye.